up, I'm like, what's your problem, buddy?
Yeah, like, y'all gotta get it.
That's oof. That's oof. Back up. You don't know what they have.
Back off.
They're like,
Yeah.
that's oof.
Back off.
Back off. No. The perfect circle. Baby, I'm praying on you tonight. The Maroon 5 starts
It is
playing.
unnerving how, like, on the same page we were with that bit. Because I was also thinking it, but I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
No, it's really funny. What's wrong with a friend giving a little be a good boy and lock it for me? Okay, but if he lost though, it would be worse. The fact that he won, it just means it's epic.
I can't agree with that one though. It's like, it would have been worse if he lost, yes, but I can't agree and say that him winning is a good outcome.
I think it's awesome. I think love wins, you know?
Oh my god. Dude, I saw people in the tweets yearning.
They were like,
I need this.
No,
I'm
the
like,
funny
oh
thing is,
my
all
God.
the replies is like, this is what's wrong with the culture in Smash Bros.
Yes.
like they're doing like the white race is dying because of this. Like, in the replies, and then the coach is like, bro, I need this so bad.
And like, I'm like looking at it dumbfounded, gonna like, I know for a fact, I know these two motherfuckers aren't like actually like, you know. So I'm just like,
It's
no,
so
you're not
funny.
yearning for the right thing.
It's such funny bait. But I never knew this bait would even like anyone was around to bite this bait.
Right.
I thought this bait was just getting soggy in a pond. Like
It like showed my time on like 12 hours later and it had 102 likes. I'm like, oh. I got it too.
Hog champion. You're my goat. Which set did you lose?
I lost game 1 as Roy Violet, then I won in the rest of the game character I won.
You both switch? Game 2?
Yeah.
That's epic. That's epic how you let him do that. I really don't like Maroon 5. But because their songs come on memes, I think it's funny. And so, I listen to them.
My first introduction to Maroon 5 was Sora Online Abridged.
Is it like an AMV or something?
But like, you know
Or
how
is
like,
it in the anime?
you know like how like a lot of Abridged series use like a random fucking song as like their opening or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's I'm pretty sure they're like
You play the winner of this.
I'm pretty sure Sora Abridged opening is like fucking like Brave New World or something.
Oh my gosh.
You can play Gavin. Gavin, you're playing you for Demi.
Or Demaroni. Should I watch Sora Online? Is this like a piece of anime canon that I need to see? Like season 1 or something like that?
Okay, so I'm going to. Most people are going to say this, right? Me, I am.
Also making sure that
I'm not sure if you know about that.
I just called it that.
is it you, Gavin?
Yeah.
I'm not
just
sure if you
called
know this about me. I am like
Thank you so much, by the way.
Sort of Online's biggest fan.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I like talk about this often.
What do you like about Sword Art Online that maybe is controversial? Because a lot of people don't like it, right? So what to you is like, I'm a fan anyway?
I think I should preface with this. I don't think the series itself is like good.
You deliberated between the next
I think the biggest draw for me is
Is it high no.
I like the character interactions a lot.
Okay.
It's fine.
Like the relationships they have.
I'm like perfectly. I'm also perfectly okay with like shitty harem, right? Like
Yeah, you're like this is genre, but I'm okay with this genre. Like I've seen this.
like
I've been here before.
shitty harem is fine as long as like the character interactions themselves are like either.
Okay, I can get on board with that.
And I do enjoy a lot of character. I think the first 3 episodes. I say this all the time. I think the first 3 episodes of Sora Online is like unironically some of the best anime I've ever. I think the first 3 episodes are phenomenal.
I feel like I've heard that. for sure. Everyone's telling me like it starts very strong, and then something happens that most people don't like.
I think,
And the direction goes in a weird way.
yeah, I think even after that, I just like am a fan of how the characters interact with each other, which is like the biggest draw for me.
Big reversal by Sketchy.
I'm like thinking about it. No, I think that's the biggest draw for me. Yeah.
Just the characters. I think that's more than enough. Like, honestly, I'm a big proponent of I don't really care like an objective qualifier if the show's good or not. Like, if you liked the show and you get something out of it, then that means it's at least good to you, right? Like, it has something to it that's worth talking about.
I'm also a fan of the premise.
The premise of it.
The premise of all like the Sora Online shows is generally great.
Yeah, I mean, it was like an early adapter, or at least an early establisher of like isekai type stuff, right? Like that was kind of new still for the mainstream, right? So that makes sense. Do you still watch a lot of isekai now?
I don't watch a lot of isekai anymore, but I do read a lot of isekai. Reading is like, it's much easier for me to like, so I'm okay with reading dog shit, because a lot of isekai is dog shit. But I'm much more okay with like reading dog shit, because I'm like, oh, I spent 5 minutes reading this.
It's like a smaller commitment to you.
I spent 5 minutes reading this 20-page chapter.
Yeah, and you're like, I read a lot of stuff, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Did an anime and it's like several hours and several weeks of your life.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm like, this better be fucking.
Yeah, that's true.
There's like even the stuff where I'm like, it's not good, but like I'm enjoying it a lot. And then it gets an anime adaptation, and I'm like, somehow I am not enjoying this at all, actually.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you why.
Well, I feel like an anime needs to be really strong sometimes. Like, I need the animation to be really good. I need, like, those music to be good. I need the characters to sound cool, you know? Like, I need, like... Or, like, for whatever. Like, I need, like, it to be translated onto the screen very strongly.
Sure.
Because, I don't know, I've watched a lot of good anime, and I think highly of those. And, like I said, if I watch a shitty anime, I'm like, I'll drop it. If it's boring to me, I'm not gonna watch it. I feel bad. I dropped Jiren. It, like, didn't hook me.
Really?
Yeah, I was just, like... Thought it was a little slow,
Oh, no, it's pretty slow.
Yeah,
I can give you that.
I mean, I'm sure, like it gets better. People told me it gets really good, but I should probably go back to it one day. But I dropped it.
I will say one. Okay, there's like this one ongoing manga that I read, and like on MangaDex, it's like a 6.9. People don't think super highly of it, but it's one of my favorites ongoing series. I love it to death. Right? I love the character. I love the character interactions. I think the premise is really awesome. It's like a thing where it's like the hero went on the quest. He was raised to be a hero as like a young child. Pretty much like this is the only thing he knew. Yeah. He beat the demon lord, wherever the fuck. And now he just wants to be a regular kid, and he goes to like hero school or some bullshit. But he's like lost most of his power, but he's still really strong. And he doesn't have common sense. That's like the biggest part of it. He does not have regular common sense. And I think that's a really interesting premise. It's like as a whole. It like breaks a lot of walls. You know, he has interactions like other characters don't have. He doesn't know like. People talk about like sexy and boobies around him, and he's like, what the fuck is that?
He's like a little cool. He's kind of like, he's not Goku, but he's like Goku in that sense.
Yeah.
Where he's like, he's a little innocent because he's a little clueless.
Like, they're all like teenagers, like close, like, or like adults, like young adults.
And is it like a harem dynamic there? Like there's a lot of interests, but he's like clueless. So I could see the appeal of that.
I'm not, okay. It's like, he does have like romantic interests, but it's like, no, it's one romantic interest, but other people are interested. I guess it's the best way to put it.
That's it.
But it's like, it's to a point where like, they all like do like public dating a lot. They have like public dating scenes, blah blah blah. And then like, you know, you'll have just like talks where like, it's like the girls, like the boys, like just having like talks with each other. Pretty early on, it was established that's like Blade, who's the main character. He's so like not give a fuck about any of this. Like he just like basically goes, this is normal.
Oh, I see.
He's like that level.
I think there's an appeal there for sure. I can see.
Like they like first like you know the first like time it happened, they're like, what the fuck? Get out of here! And he's like, who fucking cares? He's like, I don't care, man.
think it's funny because I was like reading Dragon Ball not that long ago, and Goku does the same thing. He's just like doesn't realize that it's a big deal.
Yeah, but after like the first
Let me check.
after like the first 1 or 2 times, they just stopped giving a shit. It's normal.
All of the best of 3.
Yes, everything's best of 3 for this one. Even Grands. Everything's best of 3 introduction.
But the reason I brought that up is like because it got an anime adaptation. I was so fucking excited. I was like, oh my god, no way. And then I sit down and I
3-1 Baylor.
3-1 to Baylor.
Yep.
was it
Terry Rob.
Yeah,
Snake.
what game did?
Wave won the 3rd game.
Okay.
Snacky.
Ooh, that was a great game.
Always do this.
Okuso appealed to me for like a second, and I realized he has like the you know the white boy cut. I realized he has that. I was like, oh.
I was gonna say he looks like Zarya from Moton.
Oh no, oh no.
I mean that's like an old color.
Yeah, but the color and everything, it looks like it. I went to Joe Baylor on stream, or do it on stream. Is all top 8 on stream? Or is
Not all top is on
Well, me
stream.
and Baylor will go.
Let me look at it.
Second.
So it's either...
Yeah, it's one side recorders on stream.
It's...
Say what you check.
Okay.
He lost the game.
I would probably say not comfortably going. Or no, not you. Joe and Mitch.
Oh yeah, they're like nearly done. That's a good point.
Where is Liz? You want to play me right now?
Do you think you are? We were thinking has Emo and Bernie played? Hey Bernie, you can play Emo X for redemption.
I'll rock to Steve. One hit.
Yeah.
Rocket needs a big hit.
Rock just needs him. Oh yeah.
Big bet.
Oh no. Ooh.
Rocket doesn't have some of the best damage, but I'd say like other characters.
Look at that, just defend him. Okay, get him in the corner.
Okay, if
That's a game.
he gets a good hit.
Oh,
I was like, he gets a good hit right there. I was like, okay, like
that was a piece of picture right there. Because if he would have blocked that and go for a wild punish, it would have been game.
Oki in this game is weird. I don't know.
Moton must still won a game, but I didn't watch.
It's like Oki is like. No, yeah, Oki's is great. You have like meterless reverse. You have metered reverse. You have rolls and shit.
You have safe jump stuff.
Yeah, you have that. And you also have like wake up. What's the word? You can't get thrown in me.
Oh, like
throw
invincibility?
Yeah, throw protection.
But if you do a non-EX, yeah, I think you can throw that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which game did you lose, Sug?
Game 1.
Okay, Kazuya Pikachu the whole time?
No, Zelda Pikachu the whole time.
Zelda Pikachu the whole time.
I think non-EX.
I think Light Pikachu into the invincible. I just framed with invincible.
I need to spring a replay back to this game.
Who man, you can play Dirt. I've been
Sonic, respectfully, as much as I hate Sonic, Sonic is not a pocket character. Sonic is not a pocket character. Like
I can run
If I
around.
leave bread out or cake out,
I think Sonic is lame, like lame as fuck, stupid.